Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. It's super good to be back. If you follow me on Instagram, you know the reason. I've been missing a couple of months here on YouTube. Basically, my grandma came, it's her basement, not mine. Also the whole family came, I've been cooking, didn't have much time or space for that matter to make videos. But now it's September, it's cooler outside, my grandma went home and I am finally back into making reviews and videos. And today I'm gonna start with a blast with a product from Skyreat. This is ND filters and circular polarized filter for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I recently got this drone and I really love it. It's a work of art, amazing. And I'm gonna unbox the filters, and after that I'm gonna tell you why you need ND filters and circular polarized and why I think this is the best combo you can get for the Mini 3 Pro, because it's not a Mavic anymore. Let's go. And actually this is gonna be a super easy unboxing. You just open it, you have a cleaning cloth right here, and then you have a box with the filters inside. It's very nice, magnetic box, and you have everything on display. Super nicely packaged. You can carry this with you in your Mavic Mini, DJI Mini 3 bag. Super easy, fits, you can fit it everywhere inside the bag, doesn't hold too much space. I just wished it was a little bit smaller because I see a lot of space between the filters and maybe it could have been arranged a little bit more tightly, but it's fine. I'm just nitpicking, and just look at them beauties. You have from ND8 to ND128, and also this is the turnable circular polarized filter. Very easy to turn. And Skyreat actually sells two versions of this filter. This is the plastic one, it's cheaper, and also there is an aluminum frame one, which is like 20 bucks more expensive. This is around 50 bucks, the other one is around 70. But the original cover is made of plastic, so I believe the plastic one works fine enough. It's the same plastic they use on the original drone, and there is the same optical quality, so why do you want to spend more? I don't know. This is the filter on the back. It has the locking mechanism for working on the drone, and installing it, it's super easy. Get hold of the cover here and you twist it like this. You remove it, you take your filter and you do the same. Sorry, it's very hard to show on camera because it's super little and I want to touch the lens. But yeah, boom. Super easy. And as you can see, today I selected the ND64 because it's midday, it's September, it's still a very bright day, and this is gonna allow me to go 25 FPS, 1/50 shutter speed manual mode. And this will give me a super creamy motion blur, and you will see in a moment why you need to use this filter. And also, this is really the reason why you need to use these filters, because the Mini 3 Pro doesn't have the aperture ring like the Mavic 3 has. So here you really need the ND filters, because they're gonna allow you to get that creamy motion blur. You're gonna see in a minute. I'm gonna orbit around a couple of trees, and you're gonna see the difference with the filter and without the filter. Without the filter, the shutter speed goes super fast and everything look the same. Instead, when you have the filter on, what is moving slower doesn't get the motion blur, but what is moving faster, usually the background or stuff at the back, is gonna be a little bit blurred, and that gives you separation, it gives you that cinematic look, and it's also the way your eyes see the world, so that's why it feels more natural. And the rule is called rule of 180 degrees, because if you shoot at 25 FPS, you should select 1/50 shutter speed. If you shoot at 50 FPS, you select 1/100 shutter speed. If you wanna go 360, you can do 25, 1/25, but that will give you too much motion blur and it doesn't look natural anymore. And I was saying also why this is the best set of filters you can buy for video, at least. And look at the range they offer. It goes from ND8 to ND128. And this can go from basically a very dim sunset. You put the ND8, it doesn't cover much light. And also you can go up to 128, which I don't know where you would use it, because The ND64 is plenty enough for Italian summer. Maybe if you go to Egypt in like the desert and it's super bright, you have to use the ND128 for 25 1/50, which is basically the minimum you have to do. So this is the best set, because all the other ones I've seen, they don't have this range. Either they start from ND16 and they go to 256, which I don't know where you would use it. I've seen sets go above 1,000, and I don't know how you're gonna use it. If you know, drop a comment down below and let me know why you will use such strong ND filters for this drone. I believe that for photography, maybe you want to have some nice silky water with long exposure, but this drone is not amazing at long exposure. You can do 2 seconds. Is that enough? Let me know in the comments. For sure, I can guarantee you for video, this is one of the best ranges you can get. So I'm gonna fly right now with and without ND filter, same flight, and show you the differences, and after that we are gonna talk about why you need the circular polarized filter, which is very important for me. Perfect, I'm flying, the screen is recording, we are at 4K 25 as you can see at the bottom, automatic mode, and you can see it's a little bit bright, the sky and everything. And yeah, it's midday. I'm gonna orbit around these trees if I can keep the orbit. And you can see the background looks a little bit choppy. Let's go back, put the ND filters on, and show you the real difference there.
Landing.
Okay, and you can also change filters while the drone is on. It's hard to do it on camera. Okay, filter off. It's like working on a chicken. Okay, perfect. Now I'm flying with the ND64 and you can already see the sky is much better than before. It has clearer clouds and all the image, the movement looks a lot smoother now. And this is in auto mode. Because of course when you put the ND64, even in auto mode it has to lower the shutter speed to compensate for less light entering the sensor. So you can probably just put in the filter and using auto mode, but you have to know what filter to use when. But now I'm gonna stop, change the settings into Pro mode, and as you can see, if I put 1/50, we are basically the same we were before. I don't know why this is a little overexposed, it says on the thing, but I don't see it as overexposed. Perfect, now we are at manual mode, 1/50, before it was at 1/60, that's why now it's a little bit brighter the image. But you can see that creamy motion blur at the back. Like the front ground, the trees are super, wow, I'm really getting... Okay, yeah, you can see the front ground is perfectly clear in focus, the background is blurred. And that's the effect you want with this filter. It looks so much better, so much more cinematic. And I hope this orbit is enough to show you the difference of with and without the ND filter. And of course the video looks much better, creamier, more natural with it on. And this not only works with orbits, but whatever movements you do. If you follow a car, the road gets blurry, the car stays in focus. If you just move the drone, the background will move naturally with it. It is gonna look so much creamier. And just look at this nice filter with an adjustable wheel so you can select the angle of polarization. So this is horizontal polarization and this is vertical. Really, you don't actually need vertical polarization that much because the sun comes from the top, so always it's horizontal, the light. But this drone can shoot vertically. So if you put your camera vertically, boom, you are back at horizontal polarization, and you can shoot vertical video with horizontal polarization. And this is gonna block horizontal reflexes of light, basically. So if you are at the sea, with this filter in the correct position, you will be able to block reflections and see underwater. If you shoot a car, usually your windshield will reflect the light. You cannot see who is inside. With this filter, you will block that reflection and see right inside the car who is inside. And this is just example of reflections you can block. Maybe there is a metal surface that reflects light. You can block a lot of that reflections and light and see better and have better colors. That's why this filter is really amazing if you need that effect. I went to the sea, I don't have reflections around here, so I went to the sea, I took a couple of photos, one with and one without, and you can really see the difference. And that's what this filter is all about. And I guess that's all for today. I really suggest these filters, especially the plastic ones. I like them, they blend in with the drone, no problem. And also for video making, they have probably the best range of filters you can get. Let me know your opinions on it. Why would you use a ND 1000 on this drone, if not for photography? And as always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. And if you need to buy something, check out the links down below. And as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe and happy flying. Oh wow, I missed this. Bye!